Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick update video because I haven't done it in a while and I kind of feel like it, and every time I've been trying to record I've either lost the time to or I've had to do something else. A lot of things going on. I haven't posted a video in a while, but I have some good reasons for that. The first reason is that I'm getting a new monitor in a few weeks. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting a new monitor so I can record in the proper resolution, and that's really why I haven't been making any videos, because I can't, because I've got, at the moment I'm recording on a 4x3 monitor and I'm getting a 16:9 one, so it's been a long time. I think it's been too long now, and I really needed the update and the change, so I decided to go for that. Other things, in January I am upgrading my PC. I am actually ordering the motherboard this Monday coming, so it's not going to be an amazing setup, but it's going to be significantly better than what I've got currently, because at the moment I'm playing on low settings and it looks really rubbish, and because Dragon's Prophet optimizes so badly, I would like a better PC to actually run it better. So I'm actually getting a i7 processor, 3.7. It's not one of the best. There are betters. There's 4s out there. There's quads and octas, but they're just way out my price range, and I don't really feel like buying one of those. So I think in American money it costs about $600, the processor I'm getting, but yeah, I'm hoping it should do me justice, and hopefully this bad frame rate will mostly go away. I'd like to say it completely go away, but I don't think it'll ever completely go away with this game. I just want a better PC so I can like participate in PvP more and do all that other fun stuff, because PvP is actually not too bad in this game, and I'd like to get more involved with it, especially now I've been in endgame for so long now, and I've done Frontier and stuff, but I've never been really good at it, mainly because my frame rate has been so poor. So I am looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to upgrading my PC and getting it all nice and spec'd up and everything. And what else have I got to say today? Actually, there's a lot of things I want to say. I did record a video last week, but I decided not to post it for reasons, because I didn't think I did it very good. Yeah, I am working full-time now, so I think that's been that way for about 2-3 weeks, so I haven't had time to play this game very much. I haven't had time to camp dragons. I haven't had time to do a whole lot of things, to be totally honest with you. So, but I am still playing, I'm still checking in every day, I'm still doing my dailies, I'm still doing dungeons, I'm still farming guild points, and I'm still doing all that, and I'm quite content with that. There's no dragons that really interest me to capture them right now. I was kind of want to get Dark Flame, but the one I tried to capture was killed, but I don't think I really had enough DI at the time anyway. I had, what was it? I had about 729 dragon influence. I know some people have caught it with lower, but I didn't even have a soul pot either, so that's another problem. And you need a lot of luck capturing them. I actually got really lucky, and I should probably mention this in this video. On Wednesday, about 10 past 9 GMT, so 9 GMT, I'd say 1 PM in PST, a recursive nightmare spawned while I was looking for one, and Lady Ashley and Oxfo from Colors of Death actually like tagged it, and then I sort of like paid for the tag, and they helped me capture it, which was really amazing. So I now have a recursive nightmare, and I love him so much. He's like one of my favorite dragon models in the game so far. I think seconded to Balj maybe, But yeah, he's so cool. He's a little fat, but I don't really care. I really love how wild and crazy he is. And I can't thank those two enough for this dragon, so it's amazing. Now that I have it, I'm actually not too bothered about any other dragons, like, until obviously they bring out another really cool dragon, but Dark Flame isn't like a priority for me. He's really cool, but in Dragonheart Temple, there's armored versions of them, of the Dark Flame models, and I'd really prefer one of those over Dark Flame himself. And yeah, I really like armored dragons. Like, if there was an armored version of Recursive Nightmare, I would really like that. That would be so cool. Mainly because the main reason why I really like that is because when they had dragon armor for the dragons, I was really disappointed when I found out they were just like anklets and saddles and stuff, and it wasn't like cool things like helmets and stuff. Like imagine you were in some like fantasy world MMO and you had a horse and you could like kit it out with armor and stuff and everything. I really love the sort of medieval themes and stuff, and that would be so great if you could do that sort of stuff with your own dragon, all the sort of customization stuff. But yeah, I would really like that. That would be very cool. So I'm really happy that I got Nightmare. He's not as fast as my duality. I'll still be riding my duality, but he's so great to just like fly around with. So there's a few things I've been hearing about. I'm actually posting this video before I'm going out today, but in roughly 13 hours there'll be a Dragon's Scales and Tails livestream. And I saw a screenshot on the forum posted by, I need to think of their name. Well, I think it's Anchor. I think it was Anchor. I need to double check, but I'm pretty sure Anchor posted a screenshot of Krillin's Kindred Insignia wheel, and that might have been from Twitter, I think. But I can't really confirm that till I check myself. But he had an updated Kindred Insignia wheel, and it had 2 dragon eggs on it. But what eggs they were, we don't know. But I'm really hoping that it's either Regal Fate Spinner or the White Stallion, the 2 dragon horses. And in particular, I really want to try and get the White Stallion, because come on, if you've seen how long I've had this armor set on Heroine, that's been the same since the beginning of open beta. I've had this armor set, with the exception of the scythe. My original scythe was the Kronos' Corruption from the Founders Pack. But I've been wearing this armor set for so long because I just like it so much. It's about as close to making a hero character as I can. But I would appreciate it if they had something less. I'm gonna be blunt and say slutty looking, but it's about the closest I can get to something semi-decent looking, and I haven't really found any other armor sets I like. I know they have those hooded cloth sets that look really cool, but I think that'd fit a sorcerer a lot more than a scythe-wielding maniac. Well, this particular scythe-wielding maniac. It will probably suit yours, but not mine. So that's why I've had this armor set for so long. I just love it, and the cape as well. Like, I think they go well together. Like, if I had the Aturian cape, whatever it is, the Pathfinder. Aturian Pathfinder, I think it was, the one for being in open beta and testing it. But yeah, I don't think, if I had went with brown or something that, like, complemented it and didn't contrast, I think it wouldn't have been that good. Speaking of which, I don't think Recursive Nightmare is a very appropriate dragon for Heroine, considering she's not like a villain or anything. But again, I like mixing stuff up. I like the contrast sometimes and everything. So yeah, that's really why I don't change the armor set on Heroine at all. Because I haven't really found any other armor sets that interest me, and I would just like to stick to this one. I may change if they make another gold one like this, and it actually looks really good. I know there's dyes, but dyes don't seem to dye armor that well, so yeah. But if you could maybe dye, maybe if there was a better armor set released, then that would warrant me actually grinding for it. That actually looked kind of 90 and cool, like something from say Vindictus or anything like that. Then yeah, maybe I would consider changing over. But right now, I'm pretty happy with what I've got. So other things I would kind of like to see in the game is maybe dragon breeding or something. I mentioned this in the video that I decided not to post, because I think dragon breeding would be a cool thing to have. Like, you could get, say, Recursive Nightmare and Lunar Frost or something, and then you could get like either a blue model Lunar Frost or a black-skinned Lunar Frost model thing. Well, you get what I'm trying to say. But that would be really great, and you could actually mix up textures and stuff. I think that would be hard to implement. I even think the reason why they are keeping away from that at the moment is because it would give you access to a lot of dragon skins, and it would make capturing newer dragons less exciting unless they made new models. So I think that's one of the big reasons why breeding is not yet a thing. Also, it would give you access to maybe ancients that you already have, like duplicates of ancients you already have, and maybe they're not interested in that. But to be totally honest with you, I would much rather prefer them to do something. I would much rather prefer them to just keep the models different if they can, and keep introducing some new stuff, because this game is crappily optimized as it is, and I really don't think adding new models and stuff is gonna make it much different. Because, I mean, for crying out loud, they said the Serpentine Chinese dragons were already in the client from closed beta. These Recursive Nightmare models and the Chinese dragon that was in that screenshot on the Taiwanese server, they've been in the client for a long time. So, I'm kind of curious to know that what other dragons they have in there. But they've been in the client for so long, and the only reason why they've appeared now is probably because they had to properly rig them first, because they're sort of semi-different models, especially the Chinese Serpentine, Haku, Falco, whatever the hell that dragon is, model. So what do I really do in this game now? To be honest, I don't do a whole lot. The main thing I do in this game is either do my dailies. That's the first thing I usually do. I do dungeons for guild points. That's another thing I do. I also go to, where is it? I go to Wintertide and I collect those soul crystals, and I do those as my dailies just because I'm so freaking lazy like that. I just think it's the easiest one to do, and I only really care about the dragon insignias and not so much the gold and the experience, because obviously who needs experience at level 90 right now? I mean, when level 100 comes out, I may change what dailies I do, but right now I won't, so that's the thing. So yeah, that's what I do for that. Then I also go to the, actually I'll head there now. I actually go to my housing zone and I do the daily list there, because that's for Warforged insignias. And I'm gonna head there now. I actually moved my house a couple of times. At first I had a secret apartment, and then my secret apartment broke, and I just could not access it again, and my rent was about to expire on it, so rather than, I already sent a ticket concerning it, and it was just like some generic reply like, oh, we're looking into it, but my house will go if I don't move. So I just moved to Firestorm Isle for a while, and I stayed there for a bit because I went to one of those because I wanted a bigger plot of land. I don't want an abhorrently huge plot of land. I have a 300 by 400 Delilia house, but I actually really hate it for the fact that it takes up so much damn room. So I went for a 300 by 300 plot, and I got a smaller house than the plot. I got a 200 by 200 little shack, and I put that in, and basically that's what I use now, because I like some space to make like a little garden bit and everything as well. I might even stick two buildings on there if it'll let me, because why the hell not? Yeah, I just went with a smaller plot. I mean, if they make bigger plots, then I may invest, but I'm really not interested right now, to be totally honest with you. And housing isn't really important, especially if I wanted to move islands for a particular dragon quest. I actually took the wrong portal, didn't I? I should have taken a Syrian Ingress one, but never mind. Let's just do this. This is a thing I noticed in one of the recent patches, that they've suddenly started these like weird event things, and they give you, sometimes they give you adventure insignias, but sometimes they give you kindred insignias like they did there. I think there's actually a cap on how many you can get a day. Okay, so let's port to the right place this time. I don't really want to port to Wintertide. That's not where my house is at all. I don't live in a frozen wasteland. Sorry to any of you who do live in a frozen wasteland on one of the Sky Islands. But no, I think I'm on Skygrasp Isle, my house, and that's where I am. One thing I noticed, the more houses you have on a Sky Island, is to actually load the map, which is kind of, but again, when my PC is actually upgraded a bit, that won't be too much of a problem. And as I am talking in this video, I am actually making some lovely stuff right now, chocolate stuff, so it's really nice. Okay, see, I can move around, but everything takes an abhorrently long time to load. This isn't so much the same in other maps, but I mean, when you have a slower PC, it's obvious what things take longer to load than others, and this is just one of them. So that's my house. I just went with a little rusty looking house because I don't want anything that was too presumptuous or over the top. I just wanted something simple, and I don't want to invest a whole load of money into it. So yeah, that's my little house space, and it's on the Skygrasp Isle, so Bearton Skygrasp Isle I'm on. So I am just going to go do that daily fast. It does give you an extra 10 dragon insignias, which is really cool. I'm actually, I don't know how many people are new to the game still, because obviously the game's been out a while now, but yeah, you can get an extra 10 of these daily. Let's take a look. The dragon insignias, you can get an extra 10 of them. You can only usually get 100 a day from doing daily quests. But there's an extra daily quest in this island that will give you another 10 dragon insignias. Now, while that may sound pointless, 10 can add up to a lot over a few days. And also, you can get Warforged insignias from it, which is gonna help out when you want to get these really cool looking new dragons that come out of them. Apparently they're really hard to capture, though, from what I've heard. So I'm not too worried about opening one up anytime soon, but they're actually really hard to get. So you go to this guy here and take the quest, and it asks you to get Napalite from the PvP zone. But if you go to this dude, you can see the things you can buy. I can afford both. And it has a chance to have a draconic flute in it, and apparently that flute has one of the Sky Island Ancients in. That book says Safani the Defiance box, but it says it summons Skandan the Furious. I don't know if that's a typo or not. So I don't really know if it's supposed to summon Safani or Skandan, but his flute works like a dragonic flute. I think it has like a 1 in a 10 chance of maybe summoning it, aside to other ancients. So you might have a lot of trouble trying to get it, even if you do get the flute from the random loot from that chest. So there is a lot of RNG involved, and because you can only do one of these a day, and even if you did the frontiers, which are also a timed thing, and you were really good at the frontier events, it wouldn't really make a whole lot of difference unless you I don't know, unless there was some other way to get Warforged insignias, but I doubt there is. So it kind of caps how many you can get in a week, maybe. Like, if I do these every day, I can get a chest in 4 days if I use a seal breaking powder, which seal breakers are kind of easy for me to get. And yeah, I'll just have to go here and collect the stuff for this daily. So, I'm looking for the green Napolite ore. And usually I get really unlucky with those. I like doing this in the morning because if I do this in the evening, I will not get anything good. Because loads of players will be doing the same thing I'm doing, and I would rather not get tied up with people. Like, when I went last night into this place, because I couldn't play in the morning because of work, I actually saw a level 70 guy here, but I just didn't touch him because that didn't seem fair. He probably would have attacked me, but the problem is that I don't really like fighting people that are low level, because that doesn't really say a lot about what I can do. So I don't think I'm gonna find all the Napolites here. I'm gonna have to go to a different island. I can't remember what island I went to last time, but there was one that had a nice vein that was really close, and that's a long fall. That really hurt. So I'm gonna go to a different island and finish this off. I think I'll end the video when I've just done this daily, because I've got to do some other things. So the island I went to that was really good for farming this stuff was, I believe, this one. And I think it's Beatin Mosfen Isle. Because the mines are so close to the portal, which makes things a lot easier for me. I think it's partially because Final owns this particular territory. So, the castle. I don't know. There was a reason why I left Dragonspine, but I don't want people to get the wrong idea that I left that guild because I fell out with someone or something, because that's not really what happened. I left the guild because oh my god. I left the guild because there was a lot of people in the guild who had understandably grown like very disinterested from the game, and they actually wanted me to take the guild, and I cannot run guilds, so I decided to pass on that. But I haven't been playing MMOs for as long as some people have, but I've played games. You know when you can do something and when you can't, because I ran a guild in Mitten 2K for 3 years, and it was just so much of a burden. Like there's so much you have to do to keep it running, and so much dedication there, and I really don't feel I have qualities that good. I don't think I could do a good job. It's like being elected as a political leader. And my game nearly crashed. Woo! That wasn't very good. I don't know why, but this client has been giving so many arena crashes lately, and I don't know why. I'm actually very tempted to demote my client to the 32-bit version and try that instead, because people said that also crashes, but apparently it crashed. Apparently the 64-bit one doesn't crash as much, but I'm starting to get crashes with the 64-bit one now as well. So I may just demote it. People say there isn't a difference between 32 and 64-bit, but I'm sorry guys, I really do notice the difference between the two. It's like when I upgraded Windows XP to Windows 7, I had Windows XP 32-bit, and then I went to Windows 7 64-bit. There was a big difference in my eyes, to be honest. Specifically that it was everything on the screen was a lot more crisp and everything, and all that. But considering I'm not really running this game in high settings anyway, and I'm only on 4x3, I think 32-bit is probably the way for the time being. I actually should check that tonight when I have time. I don't know if I will, but I will try. So I'll go back to Bearton Skygrass pile. I'm gonna actually have to finish the video pretty soon because I've got places to be, but I will make sure I get this reward because it looks like I can actually buy a chest and a key. So I'll open the key on the video. Open the chest on the video, I mean. Right. And by the time I don't really get what that invincibility thing is doing here anymore if there's no PvP. There was really no need to take out the PvP from the housing zone, and I'll be totally honest with you. There was really no reason, because not a lot of people actually go here anyway, and I think that's kind of a fun battleground for that sort of thing. Though, this game could really benefit from some kind of arena. Ion had one. WoW is famous for arenas, and yeah, like so many MMOs have the PvP things that this game doesn't. One thing I would really like, there was a game before it shut down in the English edition. It wasn't a very good game, but the PvP in it was so much fun. I played a game called Dragoner, and I think I played a ranger class in that game. I played the ranger, and their PvP was basically as simple as red team, blue team, and just killing for points in like a really big arena sort of thing. And I had so much fun with that, like so much fun. Because there was you actually had skill involved, and you could like just hide and then shoot someone. It was hilarious. I loved it. And you also had to time right the when to use your elite skills as well. So I'm gonna take my reward for this quest. Oh, hey! I want to take the reward, not refuse it. So I'm gonna take the reward. And I also need to actually use the bag, so let's use that money bag, get another 100, and I should have enough to buy both now. So I'm going to get some terrible stuff for this. So I'm going to open the chest. Oh, I suppose I have to click the key first, wherever the key is. There's the key. And Napolite. A lot of people apparently got those, so I'm not too worried. It was a lot of fun to just mess around and do this video. So, and I also have RN. I love him. He's so cool. Can go with my other dragons, but yeah, I'm really happy. This has been Heroine. Zephyr, mainly Zephyr. My in-game name I do not use much, so if you know me outside Dragon's Prophet, just nickname me Zephyr or something, because that's the name I usually go by. So, it's been Zephyr, and I'm out. Bye-bye.